You know, the worst part of the whole comparing to the last partner thing is when you actually drill down on the last partner wasn't great. Like the last partner didn't look after them or take care of them or treat them nicely. The last partner was usually difficult and awkward and caused problems. And this is for men and women. But you know what? Maybe they were like really good looking, or they once took you to Glyndebourne, or whatever the thing is that you might be looking for. So yes, comparing to the last partner has got to be gotten rid of. Number one, because they're not with you now. They're not with you now because presumably, if you're comparing your new partner to the last one, they didn't want to be with you. And if someone doesn't want to be with you, that is all the evidence and all the information that you possibly need in order to move on.
Yeah. I think it's also unfair that if you were treated badly by an ex-partner, that you expect the next person to treat you badly as well. Because all men are bastards, that sort of thing.
It's terrible, and it can really prevent people from getting into a really healthy, positive relationship. And one of the things that's really common at Drawing Down the Moon is that we obviously don't take on everyone that comes to us. And people often say, well, you know, what are my chances? Or, you know, how will, you know, on what basis will you turn me down? And it's usually readiness. And readiness means having recovered from the previous relationship, whether it's a divorce, a widowhood, or whether you've just been in a series of bad relationships. And part of the reason we would turn you down is to allow you time to heal, but also potentially to seek a therapist. You know, it used to be in the UK that the word therapist was very American and something that we didn't deal with, and we don't have those issues here. Thankfully, that's no longer the case. And there are some brilliant therapists who can help you heal through the trauma so that when you are ready to be introduced to the right person, you are ready for that right person. And the last thing that we want to do is bring you on board, introduce you to someone wonderful, but because of past trauma that's been unresolved, unhealed, you're not ready for them. And it can be overwhelming. If you're used to being treated badly and someone comes along and does what I would regard as the bare minimum in terms of looking after you. I talked earlier about filling the car with petrol before you go out. James, I know for a fact that the way that you love your wife and the type of man that you are, that's a daily occurrence. You're out there getting the petrol, you're out there getting the croissants and the tea and the coffee, and I doubt you get a thank you because that's the minimum that you do. That's the bare minimum that you do as a good husband and a good father. And so it must be very frustrating for you as well to hear stories of men doing way less than the bare minimum and expecting a big thank you.
Yes, very much so.